Hi guys, and welcome to my WWE Bad Blood 2024 prediction video. Yes, I'm back. Now, before I start this video, I do want to apologise. I know my uploads have been a little few and far between the last few weeks and months. I do apologise for that. I will try and get back to a regular schedule of uploading it. Try and do it one video a week till the end of the year, and then obviously coming into next year. So I do apologise for a little erratic upload schedule. I will try and be more regular from now on. But anyway, yes, I am back with a WWE video. Now you will notice no Zoom call, no Callum, no Sab. Unfortunately, Callum is not very well, so hope he recovers soon. And Sab is currently on a flight back from Barcelona, so yeah, he is not available. So for a very rare occasion of me doing a video on my own, God, it takes me back to 2016, this. And I know I did do King of the Ring a few months earlier on my own, but that was a one-off too, so yeah. Hopefully Sab and Callum will both be back, and I'm back in our Zoom format for Survivor Series. But yes, Bad Blood next weekend. Looking forward to it. You know, this card is looking very solid for sure. Some exciting matches. You know, it's exciting, the return of Bad Blood as a pay-per-view. You know, I think it's 20 years since the last one, 2004 I think was the last one, so 20 years, but they've brought back Bad Blood. I think we had another one in 2003 and one in the 90s. So yeah, it's cool that they brought this classic pay-per-view back. And yeah, we are going to see some blood. Because that is the name. I think at least one or two of these matches, someone's going to get bust open, hence bad blood. There's bad blood between these competitors right here. So yes, we have 5 matches, so I'm just going to get to it straight away. So yes, kicking off then, let's go with Nia Jax versus Bayley for the Women's Championships. I guess Nia Jax defending her belt. This is her first pay-per-view defense, I think, since beating Bayley at SummerSlam. She didn't have a defense at Bash at Berlin. Yes, so Bayley won a number 1 contendership match against Naomi. A very good match, I think, on SmackDown to get this. And yeah, Bayley has her rematch against Nia Jax. Of course, Nia Jax still has Tiffany Stratton in her corner, but on one of the recent programs, she threatened Tiffany Stratton, didn't she? She was holding her like this, going, "Don't you dare think about cashing in on me." And I was, oh. You know, I said this a while back, I still don't buy them as a partnership. It's not. I mean, Tiffany Stratton's too good to be Nia Jax's lackey. She's a former NXT Women's Champion, for God's sake. She's an incredible women's wrestler. And she's too good to just be Nia Jax's sidekick. But she's got the briefcase where she can cash in on Nia Jax at any time. It's like, why are you a team? But anyway, I'm sure this match will be good. But the winner, quite straightforward. I'm going to say Nia Jax to retain. She's not going to lose it in her first defense, unless maybe at the end Nia Jax, you know, after a hard-fought match with Bayley, Nia Jax is like that, and then Tiffany Stratton cashes in. Could you imagine? I'll be down for that, man. I'll be down for that. But, you know, Nia Jax, I think they want to give her more than 1 defense and then just drop it straight away to Tiffany Stratton. So I think there'll be a cash-in tease, or maybe, just maybe, Tiffany Stratton fails her cash-in, because we've not had a failed women's cash-in yet, have we? Obviously, we've had several for the men throughout the years, but the women have never had a failed cash-in. But Tiffany Stratton's too good to have a failed cash-in, isn't she? Oh, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to go... It should be a fun match, but Nia Jax, I don't see her losing in her first defense. As much as I love Bayley, I would love to see her win that championship back, because I still think she shouldn't have lost it to Nia Jax at SummerSlam. She should have had a longer reign, but it was what it was. So yes, but it should be a fun match. But I'm going to go with Nia Jax to beat Bayley, and then maybe, just maybe, there's a cash-in tease with Tiffany Stratton. Whether it's successful or not, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Nia Jax to retain in that one. The next up we have is a singles match. Yes, we have Damian Priest and Finn Balor. Now, this is bad. This is bad blood. You know, these two go well back, of course, the Judgment Day, all the time that they had spent together. But yeah, Damian Priest got kicked out of the Judgment Day, and so did Rhea Ripley. The new Judgment Day formed with Liv Morgan there, and now Finn Balor's the new leader. You know, when we had that tag team match at Bash in Berlin, where Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley beat Liv Morgan and Dominic, despite Finn Balor and the others trying to get involved at the end. But now we finally have these two coming head to head, Finn Balor and Damian Priest. You know, these two they've been teasing the tension between these two for ages, even when they were in the Judgment Day together. And it does go well back, all the way back to when Finn Balor was challenging Seth Rollins for the championships last year. And Damian Priest inadvertently cost Finn in 2 matches, I think. So, and now it all goes the way back, when Finn Balor cost Damian Priest his championship against Gunther at SummerSlam this year. So, it's all come full head, and this has been a very, I think, a bit of a sleeper feud for sure. Who's going to win this? Ooh, it's quite tricky, this one. Who is going to win this one? We can make a good case for either guy. I'm sure it's going to be a great match, for sure. I'm going to say Finn Balor wins this one, because I can't remember the last time he won a singles match on pay-per-view, because he's been with the Judgment Day for so long. Damian Priest, he's coming off a win at Bash at Berlin, teaming up with Rhea Ripley, so he can take this. And I think if this is going to be a few matches, it won't just be one done, then I think maybe give it to the heel the first time round, and then maybe Damian Priest gets a win at Survivor Series if they're going to go that route. So it should be a really fun match, but I'm going to say Finn Balor wins with help from Carlito, JD McDonough and Dominic. Of course, they'll come out and help Finn Balor win. Damian Priest will probably haven't won at one point, but then, yeah, thanks to interference, I'm going to say Finn Balor gets the win here in a very fun match, and maybe there'll be a rematch at some point, so Damian can get his revenge. And continuing with Judgment Day, yes, we have Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. Yes, Liv Morgan defending her championship. And the stipulation is Dominic Mysterio will be suspended above the ring in a shark cage. Oh, God. We were joking, WWE. We were joking when we put Dominic in a shark cage, and they've actually done it. Oh, dear. It's... It's like, I've seen people put the custody of Dominic match with Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio all those years back, and now it's Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley, but whoever wins this doesn't get Dom. I think Dom's just in the shark cage to stop him interfering and helping Liv Morgan win. Should be a fun match, and these two had a very fun match at SummerSlam. Where Liv Morgan won. This is Liv Morgan's first pay-per-view defense, because at Bash at Berlin, she was a tag team match in which she got pinned by Rhea Ripley quite definitively. Just bam, massive riptide. So I think Liv Morgan needs to look a bit stronger here. And I'm going with Liv Morgan to retain here, because this is her first proper defense, even though she won the belt like 2 months ago now, or over 2 months ago, on pay-per-view. So it should be a fun match. I'm sure Rhea Ripley's probably going to dominate a lot of it, but Liv will probably come back a lot with this smaller technical offense. Dominic in the ring, suspended above the shark cage, we know what he'll do. He'll probably start dropping some stuff down to help Liv when the ref's not looking. We've seen it before when Chris Jericho was in a shark cage with KO and Roman Reigns 7 years ago at the Royal Rumble. So it'll probably be the exact same here. He'll be dropping stuff down to help Liv when the ref's not looking, maybe some brass knucks and some other stuff. And then through that interference and distraction, Liv Morgan with a cheeky, dirty win. It will not be clean, but Liv Morgan retains, because I think she deserves at least 1 or 2 more defenses before she drops it. So go with Liv Morgan to retain, but maybe Jey Uso comes out and helps Rhea Ripley, because they've been teasing the Jey Uso and Rhea Ripley team up, haven't they? Maybe, but I mean, if Rhea Ripley wins it back here, I will feel a bit bad for Liv, because she wouldn't have had a great reign, but but still, I think Liv deserves to win and have at least 1 proper pay-per-view defense. So with help from Dominic dropping stuff down from the shark cage, Liv Morgan to retain in what should be a very fun match. Yes. Then we have a Hell in a Cell match. Yes, we have CM Punk and Drew McIntyre in the 3rd and hopefully final match in this big rivalry, the rubber match as you call it. Yes, between these two. This is going to go down as probably the best rivalry this year, the best feud this year between these two, which has been going on since the Royal Rumble, when Drew injured Punk, and then obviously all the interferences, all the pro battles, all the beatdowns on Raws, and the 2 previous matches they've had at SummerSlam, at Bash at Berlin, and it's currently 1-1 between these two. Like I said, the 3rd and final match, and it's going to be in Hell in a Cell. It's going to be epic, man. I'm really looking forward to this. Hell in a Cell matches are usually epic. When was the last time we had a Hell in a Cell match? It's been a while, hasn't it? Did we have Hell in a Cell last year? I'm sure we had 1 or 2 Hell in a Cell matches last year, but I've forgotten. But this is going to be epic. I really enjoyed this, man, but I think it is time. This does come to a close now. I think who's going to win this one? It's going to be hellacious. There's going to be weapon spots, chair spots. There's going to be throwing each other at the side of the cell. I think Punk or Drew are going to get busted open, definitely. But at the end, after a hellacious match, I'm going to say CM Punk picks up the win, because I think it's his first proper feud back, and I just think he needs the win more than Drew. And then Punk literally said, he wants to go after the World Heavyweight Championship. So if he loses here to Drew, doesn't look good, does it? So Drew can take the loss. He had the win over Punk at SummerSlam, even though he did lose at Bash at Berlin in the strap match to Punk. But I just think Punk needs this win a bit more, But it should be a great match, nonetheless. And then that'll cap an end to this feud, definitely. I do not want to see another Drew and Punk match after this. Maybe, just maybe, there'll be a handshake. I don't think there'll be a handshake in the storyline. These two absolutely detest each other. And hopefully Punk gets back his... Does Punk still have his bracelet back? I think he does, doesn't he? Did he get it back at Bash at Berlin? I think he did. Anyway, did Drew steal it back? I don't know. I'm feuding over a freaking bracelet. But yeah, end of this rivalry with a Punk win in Hell in a Cell. But I'm very much looking forward to it for sure. Yeah, should be a brutal, great match. And I'm praying Punk does not get injured because he is a little bit injury prone now as he's getting older. But I'm sure if they work it a bit safer, I'm sure Punk will be fine. And yeah, hit a massive GCS to win. Right then, on to the main event. So this definitely will be the main event. Yes, we have Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns. Yes, teaming up against the Bloodline. Yes, Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu with Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa, obviously at the side of the ring, in a epic tag team match. Yes, so Cody is teaming up with Roman Reigns. I think it's pretty cool, obviously, when Roman came back at SummerSlam, and Superman punched and speared Solo, and then obviously Solo got pinned by Cody in that match at SummerSlam, so we know Roman was coming back to, how dare you take the head of the table from me, Solo. And of course there's been a few interactions on SmackDown since then, a few promo battles, and then Solo and Cody had an amazing steel cage match, and then Roman came out again and saved Cody's bacon from getting overwhelmed by the Bloodline, and then Cody and Roman had that epic, face-to-face promo in, the stadium. Whoa, it's like a film. Epic, when they agreed to team up against even though they don't like each other, they respect each other, and we've got to team up against the Bloodline. Yeah, what a tag team, Cody and Roman. And this is going to be great. It's Roman's first match back since WrestleMania 40. Looking forward to seeing them back in the ring. Him and Cody are just, yeah, I can't wait. And they've teased a third match too. Roman said, when we're done with the Bloodline, I'm coming back for my title. So we're teasing a third match between Cody and Roman. I'm like, okay, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm not too sure about a third match between Cody and Roman. I think the 40 match was the perfect ending. But well, anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it if and when that match gets announced in the future. So this match, of course, will be great. I think Cody will probably be getting beaten down for a lot of it, and Roman will be waiting for the hot tag, but I can already see it now. Cody will make a hot start, but then Solo and Jacob Fatu will just start beating down Cody, and Roman will be waiting for the hot tag for ages, and then when he gets the hot tag, Roman's just going to come in and batter everyone. It's going to be great, man. Though the winner, I think the obvious winner you would say is Cody and Roman, but they're teasing something with Kevin Owens, like a heel turn. I don't think Kevin Owens likes how Cody's teamed back up with Roman again. They've been teasing. KO's getting more and more annoyed with Cody, and they had a match at Bash at Berlin, and I said, would there be a rematch? So maybe, just maybe, does KO cost Cody the match here to set up a rematch with Cody and KO at Survivor Series, and then Roman can continue the Bloodline thing in a War Games match, maybe with backup. Or because it just seems too obvious that Cody and Roman are going to win. Way too obvious. And Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns. I can't. Here's my money. I can't wait to see those two get on in the ring. Oh, it's going to be epic when those two have a face. They teased a face stare down, didn't they, on SmackDown? But I can't wait for that. Jacob Fatu and Roman. That's going to be like two bulls going head to head. Anyway, I'm going with Solo and Jacob Fatu. That's a hot take, I know, but I just think something's going to... It just seems too obvious Cody and Roman are going to win. Roman ain't going to get pinned. They're going to keep Roman protected, obviously. They don't want Roman getting pinned, obviously, after the Mania 40 match earlier this year. So they're going to keep Roman looking strong. I think Cody will take the pin via distraction from KO because he's had enough. He's had enough of Cody teaming up with Roman. What a hypocrite and all that. So, yeah, I think... I think KO's going to come out and cost Cody the match. Yeah. And Cody gets pinned by probably Jacob Fatu or Solo. But yeah. And then Roman can continue his feud with the Bloodline. Maybe he gets back up with the Usos and Sami, maybe in a War Games match for Survivor Series, and then we get Cody and KO in a rematch. My only question is, where's The Rock? When's he going to come back into the storyline? We know him and Cody have got unsettled beef after WrestleMania 40, but they had that promo battle, didn't they? Where is The Rock? Well, he's busy filming stuff in Hollywood, I don't know. But we know he's going to come back at some point. Maybe he comes back here and costs Cody and Roman the match, maybe. But I think they want to make The Rock come back for a bigger show, maybe a Survivor Series or the Rumble next year. We'll see. But The Rock's definitely going to come back at some point. But anyway, so yeah, that is Bad Blood. Should be a really fun show. Any matches that may still happen? Sami Zayn going up against Gunther for the World Heavyweight Championship. They've been teasing that for weeks. Will it happen? I don't know. I mean, I would like a 6th match, but it's a very solid 5-match card. But I would like Gunther and Sami, the rematch to be on, well, from WrestleMania, the match to be on a pay-per-view. So we'll see if that happens, hopefully. I don't want it to be on Raw. Please, no. Don't be on Raw. I want that to be on a pay-per-view. Jey Uso, of course, recently new IC champion, beating Braun Breaker. I thought maybe there'll be a rematch here, but no. Braun Breaker, maybe they'll tease that further down the line. Any other championships? The US title, yeah. LA Knight, but he's been having SmackDown matches, hasn't he, with Andrade. So, yeah, probably not here. Any other title matches? The Women's Tag Team Championships? No. I think that's it, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, obviously Cody's not defending his World Championship because it's a tag team match. So, yes. So, yeah, that, guys. What are your thoughts on Bad Blood? Are you looking forward to it? Comment below. Let me know. I'll be back probably next weekend, yes, with my Bad Blood review. Just, guys, thank you all for watching. And don't worry, like I said, we're back with Callum and Sab on the Zoom format for the next pay-per-view, which will be the final pay-per-view of the year, I believe. Oh, no, we've got NXT Halloween Havoc. Oh, no, wait. We've got Crown Jewel. Oh, yeah, I completely forgot about. We've got Crown Jewel on November the 2nd. Oh, okay. Survivor Series isn't next. Oh, no, I take that back. Yeah, we've got Crown Jewel first. Oh, yeah, we've only had one-sided pay-per-view this year, haven't we? King of the Ring. So, okay. Yeah, so we've got Crown Jewel in November. So I'll be back with Callum and Sab with our Crown Jewel prediction video, probably in late October. Yes, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all. I'll see you all very soon. Bye, guys.